So, hey there, movie fans. We're back. We've got another, hey there. This is Kyle here from Kyle Do Cinema, and we're back today. We're on the show. We're here, and today we're gonna be discussing. It's a topical video. We're gonna be talking about a film that just came out last week. You know, there was a lot of hype surrounding this film before its release. Today we're gonna be talking about Tim Burton's Venom. Venom is the sixth entry in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, but the first entry that's been directed by Veminem. This is a character that's been around for a little while now. It started in Marvel Comics, you know, Marvel Comics with just let me get out of here. Venom started just as a villain for Spider-Man in the Spider-Man comics, but the character himself sort of gained an independent popularity and following. So much so that a couple years ago, Sony announced they were going to release a solo Venom movie without Spider-Man in it. And this was kind of a big deal because all the superhero or comic book movies are always focused on the hero. There hadn't been a movie that was purely about the villain. There has never been a movie. The film got a lot of hype when it was announced not only that Tom Hardy, the big bad cigar boy of Hollywood, would be starring as Eddie Brock or Venom in the movie, but also that the film was going to have an R rating, which is means you can show all them people's insides, which it didn't end up actually having. It was PG-13, but that's okay. You know, because watching Venom eat someone off screen in a second and then make like a chomping noise is just as much fun as, you know, Logan. Because the movie isn't out of theaters yet, I can't show a ton of footage from it, but I have this little handy-dandy comic book that they gave us at the premiere. It's just essentially a scene from the movie, but it's great because I went to the bathroom during this scene, so I didn't get to see it, so this thing has been really helpful. They didn't even really try to make the drawing look like the people, but they're all here. We got Tom Hardy, Riz Ahmed, Eminem. Oh man, that's not even... It looks like a Lego. This is probably the most valuable comic book that I... Get the f*** out of here. This is probably the most valuable comic book that I own. I love on the back, it says, "We are hashtag Venom." Like, not hashtag we are Venom, we are hashtag Venom.
What the hell are you?
Hashtag Venom. And then he eats the guy. So the movie starts out and we meet Eddie Brock. He's just, you know, he's your average, ordinary, everyday, mild-manner reporter who rides a motorcycle and wears a leather jacket. And it's Tom Hardy. And right off the bat, I knew this was going to be a really, really solid Tom Hardy performance. Because you couldn't f***ing understand him.
I told you I want to do my job.
I don't know.
So Eddie Brock's just like living large. He's got a show at the newspaper, I guess. He wants to do an interview with this guy, Riz Ahmed's character, Elon Musk, an industrious young billionaire who made his fortune through rockets and believes that because life on Earth is doomed,
A planet on the brink of collapse.
we need to pursue opportunities for inhabiting other planets, and the best way to do that is to combine ourselves with a parasitic alien life form so that we can breathe in space.
Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
Oh man, Carnage is in this movie? It really feels like, you know, all the conflict could have been stopped if he knew what, you know, a spacesuit was. Or, I don't know, just give him an air tank. Give him a snorkel. It'll be fine. You don't need no aliens. So everything's just going dandy for Eddie Brock.
I follow people
Until he decides to interview Elon Musk. Sort of bring up some stuff he doesn't want to talk about.
The allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people.
Their experimentation lawsuits and I don't know.
Human beings are disposable, but man and symbiote combined.
Guys, it's Carnage. That really makes Elon Musk mad, and he ruins Eddie Brock's entire life.
Your time to go.
Finished, Mr. Brock.
Was that a threat?
He loses his job, and then his girlfriend breaks up with him.
No idea how much you're scaring me right now.
You know, it's just one of those things where the writer was like, we just gotta ruin this guy's day real bad. We get a year later, he agrees to help this obnoxious woman
You suck.
bring down Elon Musk. And so they go to the lab. Eddie is attacked by a homeless woman
You suck.
who who was Venom, I guess. And then the Venom goo goes in his neck, and now he's Venom. And so this is where they started to try to do like the whole transformation thing, like The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Actually, they should just put, I think Jeff Goldblum should just play Venom. Better movie. That's just me. Be like, who are you? And he'd be like, we are Venom.
Yeah.
Hey, can you turn your music down, please? Because I'm having a really hard time.
Whatever. You suck.
Does this really look like a man who does not enjoy some good old heavy metal rock music? I mean, just look at him. Look at his tattoos. Look at his jacket. Look at his bike. Come on. And then we start to meet Venom. And if you thought that this movie had some wooden, uncharismatic characters in it, oh boy, just you wait. Because Venom is like a 7-foot-tall, 8th grade white boy in a Thrasher sweatshirt. He's so f***ing just irritating.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
What about me?
Oh man, Eminem really did direct this movie. I think that they were kind of trying to rip off of Deadpool and make him, you know, kind of sarcastic, but he just comes off as f***ing insufferable.
We will eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
I can kind of see the appeal of the character, I guess, but in all honesty, giving that story of the white guy accepting his, you know, inner evil demons or whatever, a platform, has only led to anything good twice. Heath Ledger's Joker and the Disney Empire. So then we get to see all of Venom's powers, like stretching. He can turn Tom Hardy's hand into a bigger hand. Or he makes this like gigantic bulletproof shield thing that then he never does again. He comes out of his chest like those water snake things in Donnie Darko, which also doesn't make any sense at all why Venom can create eyes and teeth for himself, but only when he's in a person. Like, why doesn't he just look like that all the time if he can shapeshift? And also, how does the shapeshifting work? Like, it seems like the bad guy, like the bad Venom, like Carnage, they say he's like really powerful because he can turn his hands into big swords. But why can't Venom do that also? Like, how does the symbiote work? Is it like Green Lantern rules, where it's anything you can imagine? Is it like, you know, if the Venom symbiote can make itself into a material that's that thin but also strong enough to stop bullets, why can he not just make a knife like the other guy? Why is that some special power? It just make a knife. Just think about a knife. And then Venom explains that he's a loser and he's gonna stay with Tom Hardy because Tom Hardy's also a loser, I guess. And then they try to do that thing, you know, from like Terminator 2. Just tells him you can kill people, but only bad people.
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
I swear I will not kill anyone.
Fucking come on, guys. Seriously. So Elon Musk gets frustrated with how none of his attempts to make Carnage are working. So he makes Carnage on himself. Ugh. So the movie from this point out is essentially just the Incredible Hulk with Jeff Goldblum. It's sort of just like, oh, you know, the good guy? Well, the only thing that can beat the good guy is a bad guy that is the same thing as the good guy. And we made him. And then they fight and you can't tell which is which because they look exactly the same. Got the big, the Venom fight. Oh, here it comes, the big fight with Carnage. Okay, this scene's pretty cool. Actually, this was like, in all honesty, this was a pretty cool scene. Oh, Elon Musk died in the rocket. Oh, Venom died in the fire. Oh, this movie still has 23 minutes. He sacrifices himself, which you don't care about at all. And you think, you know, there's a scene where Tom Hardy's talking to his ex-girlfriend about how sad he is that Venom's dead. And then Venom's just like in his head, he's not dead, I guess. I don't even know why they wasted time making us think he was dead. If you're just gonna, you know, tell me he's not, like 2 seconds later, but okay. And then the movie just kind of ends. So, we're supposed to see Spider-Man in the next one. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just tired. In summation, Venom was not a good movie, but it also was a bad movie. There are some bad superhero movies every year, but this one is like, just save your money. Goodness. Go see A Star Is Born. It's great. But you know, that's just my opinion. There's still plenty of people who are really, really into this movie, just like there are with every superhero movie. If you want to bring up anything about what I said, then f***ing say it to my face. Say it to my... No, I'm kidding. Just post it in the comments. We can fight about it online like normal people. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. With Kyle Do Cinema, I'm Kyle, and
I'll get out of here. And I will. There's gonna be carnage.
who the f*** is this guy?